Hi and welcome to another video of Dad's RC Hangar. No, you are not watching Motion RC channel. This is a big thank you to Peter Taylor from Motion RC, who I've been chatting to, because I've got myself something a little special that I've always wanted. And you give me a load of gumph and some lanyards and some hats, or a hat should I say, basically. So a big thanks to you, Peter. Thanks very much for this. But I got myself a little toy. It's a very sexy toy. Okay. Oh, got a bit weird then. That's okay. So, FrSky. I've got myself another transmitter. Why? Because I want one. We're just going to quickly show you what's in it. Oh, so sexy. This is a sexy. If you know, I like women. You know, if you like men, women, whatever. But this is the woman. And I actually forgot to put my hat cap on today as well. I've been working so hard. I thought I'm going to come in tonight and I'm going to get this video done. Lots of videos done. Now it comes in a lovely case that I should be really showing you, but I will show you. But I want to show you. It's so sexy. This really is. I gave up smoking years ago, but 5 minutes with this and I'll be smoking. You see what I mean? This is the X10 FrSky. No, I didn't get the X10S, which has got some super duper gimbals. I got the X10, and it also has got the FrSky OS operating system on it. Everyone's going, why would you want to use it? Well, you can flash this. You can put OpenTX, which is awesome. I like OpenTX because you can use a software called Companion. If it's the first time you've heard me talking about this, or you know, you are a noob just as I am really, look at OpenTX. OpenTX comes on the X9D, which everyone, or X9D Plus transmitter, is the little silver one you've seen them use, and the software that on the laptop is called Companion. Companion. I could put a couple of links in the description down below, because I mean basically this is the first of the basically the X10 that I've yet to show you. I'm just trying to control myself, calm myself, because this is a sexy radio. I need help. Anyway, but I've been playing about. I have opened this just because I couldn't wait until I made a video. I thought it's got to look. I can't, you know. For a while, this has been a bit like a sweet in a sweet shop that I wasn't allowed to have as a kid. You know, you keep looking at every window, you want it, but you can't have it. Just, I need it, I have it, I've got to have it. So I've been saving up my little pennies, and then having a chat with Peter Taylor at Motion RC in Europe, and just chatting with him, pros and cons. Didn't hear any cons really. And the difference between the X10X is just the gimbals. They're super duper gimbals, but you can upgrade the X10 with the X10S gimbals. And the X10S really only comes in the carbon finish, which is, you know, I've got my X9E, no, X9E, yes, I think, Chironis radio that you've not really seen. Another reason why I've come from this is because I found out the other day, I've got going to make another quick video about prop balancing after this, but this is all this sort of stuff. This video will be under the X10 heading, because I'm going to make more of this, and we're going to go through the FrSky OS, and we're going to see if it's easy to use. I've been playing around with it and it's quite intuitive. You know, it's there and you can do it and you can fly the plane and it's done. I see a lot of a spectrum in this, you know, in the way they've done things. I'm sure FrSky are ready to send a hitman round to me right now for saying that, but it's, you know, it does what it does on the tin. You don't have to, I mean, OpenTX is, how can I put this? I know you won't to see this radio. I'm playing with it. I need help. Okay, anyway, back in the room. How can I explain OpenTX and normal? Okay, you drive a car, you fill it with petrol, you use it, you know where the brake is, you know where the accelerator is. OpenTX is all that, but also it lets you open the bonnet and go in and have a look. It's open source. You can do lots of stuff with a thing called Lua scripts, which I've not really dealt myself into, but it does a lot of fun stuff. There's lots and lots of videos out there for OpenTX, but OpenTX is fantastic. I love it. But you can put OpenTX on this. You know, I've looked on some forums, and there's a can't remember his name now, but if I do it, then obviously we give him a shout and say thank you for working it all out. But I would like to use this the FrSky OS. I like it. Nothing wrong with it. This is what it comes with, so why not use it? There was a song. I mean, I still don't know how you play songs on YouTube if you get told off or what. But it goes, Chit. Chit. Oh, look at that sexy, sexy radio. This is great. This is a lovely radio. I've got bad lighting as usual, of course, and if I press and hold, welcome to Horus. I've actually turned the sound off, but it will come up eventually. Probably saying switches or something that's up. There you go. You can't really see that. I mean, I can't see you seeing that because I'm blind as a bat. I should put my glasses on. Just saying switch warnings, but let's just turn that off for now. I mean, this is it. Yes, okay. Oh, okay. This is a cool radio. I mean, it feels like it's. I don't know. It just feels like sitting in a Ferrari. It's hard to explain. You know, some lovely grips. Excuse me. This has got a lot of features. I want to go through all these features. I mean, you know, in another video. But this was just basically just to let you know my little toy. You know, I want to spend some time alone first. But it's just, I mean, in the gimbals, I mean, they're similar to my, they've got the hall sensor gimbals in. You know, they've got a multi-pot switch, which you get in the middle, some rotary switches either side. It just feels sexy. A couple of downs on it. They put the plugs at the back. Why? And that's the USB, the trainer port, headphones. Why would you do that? But, you know, I need that. You know, and you know, you can always just stand it on something, you know, so it doesn't bend or get right angle stuff. But I just wanted to share with you my new toy. Sexy. Thanks to Peter Taylor from Motion RC for my lovely t-shirt. Oh yeah. Going to be going to Wings and Wheels in Essex next weekend. At the end of the month, whenever that is. I think it's the end of next week. So I'm going to go live on that. What I'm going to do, my glasses are actually filthy, so I've just used, not using this t-shirt, Peter, I swear, maybe not swear. Okay. Ah, there you are. Look at that, wow. It also comes, look, it comes with the little caps that you put over the sticks to protect them. I thought that was pretty cool. The actual, I mean, it's just a foam one, but this one it comes with a, you know, part of the kit. Actually, it's actually missing something. Actually, I think. Is it missing something? It comes in like a little, you know, nice little sort of foam FrSky sort of box. In fact, that says FrSky box and everything, but it also comes with a R9M. Oh, can you see that? I don't know. There you go. R9M receiver. Receiver? Yeah, I think it's a transmitter. I think it's a transmitter. How crap am I? I should, you know, first rule of YouTube is figure out what you're going to say. Anyway, this does, I think it's a transmitter. Sorry, it fits in the back. I just threw my little knobs off. You undo the little back there, and then that goes in there, and you can use that as your aerial, and that's for long range stuff, mainly for quadcopters and stuff. But it comes with free, and I believe that I have looked at this, and I believe this is FrSky's answer to Crossfire. And with the regulations for EU and America and all this sort of stuff, I believe with how powerful the transmitter can be, I think now that's been resolved and you can do an update for this. But we can go in that another day, another time. What I am actually looking for, which I believe this is an updated one from what you might have seen. That's annoying. I get a not a UK plug. That is a Euro plug, but it's okay because I've got a little changer. But that's fine. But on these you used to have like a little add-on. You don't anymore. To charge it, it's just a plug. It's really good. I know I'm really not going into this at the moment. This wasn't the purpose of this video. This video was just to say this is the X10, my little baby, and I'm going to be going through it. So if you do want to know a bit more about the X10 and FrSky OS, then keep an eye out for the videos that come on this, whatever you call it, loads of videos in one place. Yeah, we'll do some videos on that. I mean, it is pretty cool. I need to find out how to set up the camera so you can see what I'm seeing on the screen, but you know, I'm going to make a little setup so we've got something to operate. The binding on this to transmitters is about the same. It has a few differences. Also, you get this bit of sponge. This goes in there, but you know, I'm not going to keep this case. I'll keep the case, but I like to use the hard plastic cases, and I have my other transmitters in, like these things. Yeah, so they're, you know, maybe like bomb proof or something, but they're waterproof and everything else, so you don't, you know, no moisture is going to get in there and ruin your radio or ruin your day. And another good thing as well, I like this, is that my trainer Keith, I can still give him the X9D, and even if I'm using FrSky OS, I can still use the trainer port. Not a problem at all. So I can get used to this radio, because the other day I was going back and I was wandering off again. The other day I found that I'm not a pincher, I'm actually a thumb. What is he talking about, pincher and thumb, you're saying? Well, some of you know, some of you don't. Basically, I was flying with one of our guys in the club called Neil, and he was around when Keith wasn't, so he took me up, and you know, he was watching and bits and pieces, but it's sort of like, I used to do it like that, and I don't know if you can see that, and I used to hold it like that. The trouble is I'm a bit strong on that, sort of like, you know, rah, 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 and you know, the planes, yeah. But now I use a thumb like that, and I find it so much easier using a thumb. I mean, it's self-preference. Some people use thumbs, some people use a thumb and a thumb and a finger. Some pinch, some thumb, finger. So it's whatever you can fly a plane with. But that made me jump leaps and bounds from, you know, something, what am I doing wrong, to something, oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. So that was really down to Neil sort of playing about with me. That sounds so wrong. It sounds Neil sort of flying with me, helping me fly while I was waiting for Keith to come. And then I tried it over there and Keith noticed the difference. So that's how I'm going to be doing it from now on. In the UK, we've had nothing but torrential rain. Diddling, that's the phone going. Nothing but torrential rain. So yeah, not been able to get out. Yeah, so look out for these rest of these videos of the super sexy X10, the FrSky X10. And once again, thank you for my Motion RC t-shirt, and I've got a cap and a lanyard, all motion seed up, because eventually I'm going to be buying some, even though I think I did buy some, one of these planes come from Motion RC. I do want to get one of the sexy jets that they have. Yes, I do. There is a lot of sexy planes on there. A lot of sexy planes. I think it's a. I think it's got the. It's a B. I think it's a B52 on there, or it's a Fortress of some sort. It's like olive green. I can't remember. I have to try and think. It's sexy plane, but it's like £500. I mean, I know some of these are quite expensive in here, but you know, I haven't got. Of course, I've got the room. I can make room. But it's just, I'd rather buy a transmitter at the moment and fly. So anyway, we'll go a bit. As I say, we go in depth. This was just a quick hello, and I've got myself a sexy new love in my life called an X10 FrSky. Yeah. So until next time, be safe and keep flying. See you later. Bye bye.